Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will start today's session. Last session, we have completed up to banking and bank statement mapping rule. Today, we will start from banking transactions. Okay, go to banking, transactions, banking. And last session, we have discussed that import bank statement to the system. After go to banking, by clicking import banking statement, you can import or upload your bank statement. There are three file types. If you can get that bank statement in CSV file format, you can upload CSV file format, and you can view example by clicking this. How do I set up a CSV file? And from here, you can download an example or you can view an example. From this CSV file format, I'll open that CSV file format. From here, you can upload transaction, including transaction date, transaction description, and transaction amount. And if you are spent or if you are paying that amount in minus figures, if you are receiving, or if credit balance, or if you are receiving money, it's in plus amount. Then you can upload as CSV or historic CSV file format. From here, you can upload with some additional fields. You can upload or import transaction with transaction date, payee name, transaction description, type, whether it's customer, supplier, bank transfer, GL account, or tax payment. Like that, you can select type, and you can select the selection. That if you are selecting customer, from selection you can select a customer. If you select supplier as type, you can select suppliers. And if you have select transfer as type, you can select other bank accounts. And if you select account as type, you can select GL accounts. And if you select tax as type, you can pay your taxes. And if reference number is available, you can enter that. And tax type, tax amount, total, and comments. And if you activated analysis code, you can enter analysis code. Those are two different file formats, CSV and historic CSV file format. And if you have details available, you can use historic CSV file format. Okay, now we will go to banking transactions. Okay, first you need to select a bank account. From that bank account, then you can enter dates. Or there are actually, when you select the bank account, you can view the bank balance, and you can view number of transactions to be reviewed. Okay, there are two options: new transactions and review transactions. New transaction means you are entering current transaction will display in new transaction tab, and if you review, after you check, you can mark and select those transactions as reviewed. Then those transactions will move to reviewed transactions. Now I'll select these two transactions. I'll take this mark as reviewed. Okay, now after you click mark as reviewed, those transactions will move to review transaction section, and you can use this review transaction. For an example, if you have assistant, that assistant can enter transaction, and after you can check those transactions and review those transactions. Okay, then after you review those transactions, it will move to review transaction tab, and if you want to check the or if you want to see those transactions again, you can select this date range and you can view those transactions. When you are entering new transaction, you can enter under new transaction tab. Okay. And from banking transaction, you can pay for account, GL account. Then you can select customers. If you are receiving or you are spending money to customer, you need to select customer as type. Then you can select supplier as type. Then you can spend or receive money from suppliers. If you want to do a fund